Hey there, Jill from Starter Websites. Hey, I want to take a minute and talk to you a little bit about the Starter website layouts. After you've purchased your Starter website, you'll be directed to this page right here where you'll fill out steps 1 through 4, where you'll talk about your domain, give me some information about that. We'll talk about design, layout, and handle your content there. So for this video, I want to dive into the layouts because you have two choices. Your first choice is the fast 10-day option, and the second one is the custom option, which is more like the modules, putting different modules together. And in this video, we're going to talk specifically about this custom option. So let's take a look first what modules are. You're going to want to think of modules as building blocks, as stacking different content blocks on top of each other. So let's take a look at homepage number 2. We'll come back to this page here in a minute. So here's homepage number 2, and this big area right here is called the Hero module, and this comes with every one of the home pages, homepage 1, 2, and 3. Down below is module number 1, module number 2, and module number 3. And let me bring this over here because it might explain this a little bit better. Let's get this so you can see it. So, like I said, here we have logo, the menu, and this whole area right here is the Hero module. This image right here is the background. We have a call to action. This is a headline. And this right here is a separator. So this basically just separates from one module from another. So we start counting off the modules or the content blocks after the hero. So this is module number 1, and this is a stacked image with text. This is module number 2, and this is a testimonial module. And this has an arrow separator. And this is module number 3, and this is a call to action. Now you have the option to have up to 4 modules on each page, but you don't have to. Like I said, every home page, it's not counted as one of the 4, but every home page does have a hero module. And so let's take a look at home page number 1 just to get a good idea. So again, here's module, or the hero module right here, the background image, our call to action. Here's module number 1. Module number 2 is stacked images and text. This has a parallax background, and you can see that on the demo page. Here's a testimonial for module number 4 with, again, a parallax background. So to get there and to see what type of modules you have an option for, you can go to our design guide. So the design guide is basically going to walk you through your design and some of the choices that you can make. I have design or color options here, color combination options, neutrals, examples of text. Here's the examples of some separators. You can have an image separator. Here's an arrow, a teeth on the top and the bottom, clouds. Here's curved with a parallax background, image background in the center. You have 2 choices of menus. You have a center menu and you have a menu right. So you can have that option. And we come down here to all of the module examples. So here is the stacked images with a curved separator. Here's the 50/50 module. Here's where we have an image on the left and the text on the right with an image separator. Here's the text on the left and the image on the right. Here's the BANA module. Here's the large biography module. And this background, you don't have to have this. I'm just showing examples of how you could use a separator. So this is like an arrow right and an arrow left. You can have 2 sort of large biographies. And then down below, if you have any employees, you can have some smaller modules, small biography modules. Here's an accordion module, which is great for frequently asked questions. Here's the pricing module. And the pricing modules, if you want it connected to a shopping cart, that will require a e-commerce add-on, which you can see up at the top of this menu. Here is an example of 6 services that you can describe here. And there's 2 testimonials, they're side by side, and then there's scrolling. You can also have a text module, and this is just sheer text. And when I say that, it does include, you can drop in images there, so you can have images and also a nice block quote right here as well. But say for instance on the interior pages you want just text written there, we can do that as well. And then the footer. The footer will be consistent throughout the entire website. So these are the design options that you have, and you can come here to the design guide. And one last thing, if none of these are exactly what you wanted or what you had in mind, you do have another custom option, and that is through our small changes. So say for instance you wanted 5 modules instead of 4. All you'd have to do is purchase maybe 4 small changes. If you have a lot of changes, you'll want to purchase 24 small changes, and if you have really a lot of changes, you'll want to purchase 40 small changes. So down here we have examples of what one small change would equal 2 small changes. So you can take a look at this chart and get an idea of what a small change is. The best part about this is these small changes are good for 6 months. So if you make, let's say you use 2 of your small changes, you can hang on to the next 2 for 6 months down the road. So that just makes it a little easier to customize and get your website exactly how you want it. And hopefully that will help describe a little bit more what your website, what your starter website will look like. Thanks, and we'll see you at the next video.